What's up, guys? Unemployed smoker here. So this whole YouTube channel and experience started because I lost my job. Um, Going through that, this all just started as kind of like a joke, and I was like, I'm just gonna do something that I enjoy doing when I'm bored and upload it to YouTube. So got a lot of free time on my hands these days. So this is my first attempt at making a video, and it's pretty rough actually. It's a lot harder than I expected it to be. There's a few minor things that I messed up on, so there's some things you won't get to see, like the whole prepping process. I recorded and lost the footage, so that's not going to be in there. This is just, like I said, something to fill time while I'm figuring out what's next. Um, I enjoy using my smoker all the time, so I figured I might as well just record it, put it on the YouTube, see if I can give other people ideas for stuff to make, or if people just enjoy watching people make food and stuff like that. It's taking a lot more work than I expected, but it's fun. I'm having a good time doing it. Um, and I recorded an entire intro for this video, and then I lost it somewhere. I don't know where it ended up. Yeah, there's a little bit of the prep work that you don't see, like the mixing of the seasoning, the sauce, and the injection. So that it was a tequila lime sauce, some tequila lime uh, seasoning, and apple juice is what I used for the like injection and marinade and stuff that I soaked the chicken in. So yeah, we're not gonna see that, but that's what it is. It's a tequila lime sauce with some apple juice to make it a little thinner so it would inject better. And the reason I injected it was to keep the chicken from drying out in the smoking process, because when you cook it for 4.5 hours, chicken especially will dry out. So I did that, and then yeah, so it was that was some of the stuff I missed, and then I didn't realize how much editing work it was going to take to edit this whole video down to get it to where it's actually all usable footage. The recipe I'm doing for this video is chicken tequila lime chicken quesadillas. I smoked the chicken on the Pit Boss smoker that I have, and then made the quesadillas on the Blackstone. Uh, just a lot. It's a lot of fun to do it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. All right, so let's go ahead and get our chicken injected with our little marinade rub apple juice combination we got going on right here. All righty. Feel like a doctor doing this. Just grab a piece, slide it in. Make sure I don't poke through it. Then you just inject, inject. You really want to feel it start to grow. Oh, little spray back. Never hurt anybody. Try this one. Oh, yeah, yeah, right about that. Not quite, not quite. There we are. Inject, 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 and stop. And oh, that one just leaked a little. No spray back though. That's a plus. And before I did this, I went ahead and patted dry the outside of the chicken. Let's see. This one's being a little pain. There we are. And beautiful. All right. Now that the chicken's all injected, I'm gonna just take my leftover little injection that I mixed up here, and I'm just gonna pour it on the top, let it soak in, get it all good and flavorful. Let that sit in the fridge for a couple hours. Typically, I like to do this the night before.
Didn't have all the ingredients this morning, so here we are. Alright, so chicken's been sitting for a couple hours in the fridge, getting nice and flavorful, hopefully. And I'm gonna come back and hit it with some more seasoning because only like the top parts are seasoned. So we're just gonna. And then, alright, now we're gonna do our pre-smoke smoker checks. Let's see. First thing I like to do is check the hopper, make sure it's full. Yep, got all them lumberjack pellets in there. Good pellets, by the way. Come on down here. It's all plugged in. I did that earlier. So the settings I like to use for my chickens. Actually, you like to open these first so they don't explode. That would be a good idea. The last thing I want to do is blow up. Let's see. So I like to. So it's hit the power button here. Crank this over to 225 is the setting that I like to start my chickens at. And then, yeah, it should. The vent fan will kick on and it should light here soon. And we'll be right back. Alright, smoker's been running for a few minutes now. Got a little bit of smoke coming out. That's not enough. Typically this one likes to really get rolling before it'll actually be 100% lit. So we're just going to wait a second for that to happen. And then I'll show you the fire. We're getting closer, getting closer. Alright, yeah, there we go. There's that smoke that we were looking for. Look at all that smoke. And then once the smoke will settle down, then you can close the lid. You don't want to close it too soon. Pressure will build up and go boom. I don't know if they're supposed to smoke this much when you start them, but this one always does. So. Uh-oh. Girlfriend might be mad at me. I left the screen door open. The smoke's all blowing straight into the house. As long as the smoke detector don't go off, I think we'll be alright. Alright, and the smoke's starting to clear out now. Come up here. Fire. Alright, so now is the perfect time to come over here and just close that door, let that heat go up. If you look, you got your actual temperature flashing right here at currently 55. Goal is 225. So in a few minutes, we'll be ready to put the chicken on. Alright guys, we are up to 225 degrees, which is the temperature that I like to cook these chickens at. So, as you can see, they've just come straight out of the fridge. Take them, and I like to cook them up on this here top rack. A little more evenly heated that way. Lay them on all up there. And then I like to just leave this tray of apple juice and marinade just sitting in there. Let it steam up, keep the moisture in that chicken. Alright. Alright. A couple of these chickens didn't have enough seasoning on them. Well, because they were underneath more of the juice. So I'm going to hit it with a little bit more seasoning. Tequila lime seasoning, tequila lime injection for tequila lime chicken enchilada or quesadillas. Alright, so chicken's been going for about 40-ish minutes. We're gonna check the temperature real quick and take a look at it, make sure everything's going good. So let's see here. So you see, current temperature inside there is 210, settings 225. It fluctuates. But, it does pretty good most of the time. Check the pellets, make sure pellets are still good. Yep, still looking good on pellets. Alright, so then we'll get our fancy temperature prongs here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Everything's coming along nicely. Got a little smoke in my eyes. Can't see right now. But, when you're excited to check on your chicken, you just throw caution to the wind. You know, juice is starting to steam off a little bit, keeping it moist in there. Then I have this fancy 4-prong thermometer. You plug each one of these 4 thermometers into a piece of chicken, and then it'll tell you the temperature of each piece. So we're gonna go ahead and get these all set up now, and I will be back in just a second. Alright guys, so I got all these prongs plugged in. Haven't plugged them into the device yet. I wanted to kind of show you guys what it does. So you hit the power button, maybe. There we go. Hit the power button, it comes on. Let me see, it's got a spot for probe 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they're color coordinated. So the white spot right here is number 1, will be this one, then black, gold, and blue. So yeah, we'll go ahead and plug these in real quick. Let's see, so we got black, white. We'll grab the blue one right here. And gold. So then, here, look at that. 105, 102, 111, and 101. And we all know chicken, you gotta cook till 165. So we've still got like an hour to go. Come back and put sauce on them at about 150. Cool thing about this thermometer here is that it Bluetooths directly to my phone, and I can set temperature reminders. So once the chicken hits a certain temperature, it'll beep. I'll come out, put the sauce on, close it up until it's all done cooking. Alrighty guys, so we got one of our chickens is up to 152, so we're just going to go ahead and glaze them all. We got the glaze and the brush right here. Sorry, it's getting a little dark. Didn't think about, starting this all, during the winter when it gets dark at 4 o'clock, but as you can see, chickens look pretty good. We can get a light real quick and take a look at them. Videos are so difficult. Got some good looking chickens in there. Alright, so let's see if I can get this to set up and shine in there a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Alright. So now we're going to move our saucy sauce over here. Grab that brush, get all that. Mix it all up. I added a little seasoning and a different sauce because I was running low on my favorite one. So we're going to try this out and see. Hopefully she's still good. I'll show you guys what this all looks like in the end with the light on a little better. Should have got a camera with it, god dang. Light. I mean, it's got night vision mode. I don't know if that would really help out in this situation, but Alright, so I'll go grab my flashlight and check these, make sure I got enough sauce on them. Got plenty more mixed up here, so let's take a look here. Oh yeah, those look good. Oh, that one might need a little more. Yeah, I'm gonna say that one needs a little bit more, so yeah, we'll put a little more on that one. Oh yeah. This is right about the time when I like to start the process of getting everything else ready to shred this, and then get the Blackstone going. Get ready to make some tortillas, melt some cheese, quesadillas. I did also, well, it's been a little bit now. so the door's been open, so it's up to down to 155 because let all the heat out. But I did go ahead and bump it up to 250 about.
About to start recording.
All right, so the black one's done. Don't worry, I cleaned those. All right, we got two more done. Black, or not black, white and blue. Pull those ones off right now, and then let the other ones finish cooking. So we got white and blue, right? That one, cool. And blue. Yeah. All right, now let's go get these shredded. All right, guys. So this is where we shred our chicken. We've just used the KitchenAid. It's the easiest way we've discovered how to do it. Um, you just put it in there and put the little mixer attachment on and hit the power button. Let it go. It shreds it up. It does leave a little bit, some bigger pieces, but we always go through and then use forks and shred it up even more. So, all right, now that the chicken's all shredded, we're gonna come back, put some of the sauce, just pour it straight in there, and then mix it up a little bit. Just ties all the flavors together. Um, keeps it from drying out too much, especially since we go and heat it back up on the Blackstone. Don't want it to dry out too much in that process. Never had an issue with it being dry, however. Just adds flavor, keeps it nice. Dog approves. Wag wag, dog approved. All right, right here's where I discovered this camera has a light on it. And so this is the Blackstone process. We got uncooked tortillas. You just throw those on there. It's a medium high heat, and you just sit here and let them cook. And then there's the chicken and the cheese. It's a little bit of Chihuahua cheese. I don't think it's actually made from Chihuahuas though. That'd be weird. Um, so you just wait for the bubbles to start showing up on those tortillas before you give them a flip. Like that one right there is getting pretty close. Yep, the one I just pointed at. We're gonna flip that one here in just a second. Nice little flip and nice little coloring on there. That one might be a little overdone for my opinion, but you know, especially since we end up, well, you'll see. We grill them up on both sides again anyway, so it doesn't have to be like 100% done. Hit it with some cheese. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Grab some chicken in a second. Flip the other two tortillas first. Yeah, this is the best way that I've figured out how to make quesadillas is you just build them as you go and smash them. I did overload that one a little bit, but that's okay. That's why we got the press out there to flatten them out a little bit. And I did have to cut all this audio out. It was not good. So sorry about that. It's just me talking now, so hopefully you guys are okay with that. Build this one. Cheesy. I like them cheesy. Um, if you if you don't like them cheesy, you can build it without as much cheese, or with no cheese if you're. Nah, that's just wrong. You can't make a quesadilla without cheese. There's got to be cheese on it, right? And then you flip it, press it, and then about 15 seconds, and that one's done. Put more chicken on these ones. And this was 4 chicken breasts, and it made probably enough for 15 of these quesadillas. Not too bad. Last time I did this, I used 6 chicken breasts, and then I was eating quesadillas for like a week, so um, made a little less this time. Probably the right call. Let's see, top those ones off with some cheese. Shake off the tongs a little bit. Try not to get cheese everywhere, but you know, it's a Blackstone. It gets covered with all sorts of stuff. So flip them both, and with the big press, you can get both of them at once. And boom, plate that one. All right, now we're into the cutting process. You can cut it however you like. I like thirds. Makes it nice and even. And then go ahead and after you get them cut, put whatever toppings you'd like on there. You can do salsa, queso. I did mine with a little bit of sour cream and some cotija cheese. Pretty good. My mom brought fried rice or Spanish rice and just tied the whole thing together. It was really good, very delicious. We'll be making again.
So yeah, that's the tequila chicken, tequila lime chicken quesadillas. They were delicious. They're probably the best ones I've made yet. Still getting better at doing that. And yeah, hopefully next videos, upcoming videos will be a lot better. I'll kind of figuring out what to do now, so I know uh, it's just gonna keep getting better. I know this one was kind of rough, guys, but it was fun, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.